I can name some of the celebrities that I've seen that have similar upper body frame as I do. I look at Kendall Jenner, for example. I look at Ariana Grande, although I have to say her style and my style are quite different in general. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Adriana. Welcome. Today we're going to be talking about small chest sizes. So yeah, if you like these types of videos, go ahead and hit that like button and subscribe. And also you can follow me on my Instagram where I post lots of fun things, updates, and outfit inspiration. So go ahead and follow me there and let's get started. I know that the beauty standard these days is to have a big bust, a big booty, look super, I wouldn't even say it's hourglass shape at this point with how ridiculous the proportions are these days. It's like a balloon sized hourglass. Love that one. A lot of us actually go through this thought of, if I just had this, it would be better. If I was just prettier, life would be easier. If I had bigger boobs, then I would love my body. If I had a smaller nose, then I would love my body. But that's not really the case, because you're not dealing with what's actually going on inside. You can't fix what's going on inside superficially. So a lot of the times we just think that to solve the problem, it's got to be something that I have to change in my body. It's not the case. Actually, with this kind of body type, where you would see smaller bust size would be in people who have a very slender or have a much smaller frame, because it's what's proportionate to their body. And so in my case, I'm also part of the IBTC myself, and growing up as a teenager, even at times now, there are moments where I would wish that, yeah, I had a bigger bust. But what I've learned through my years of trying so many different kinds of bras, so many different kinds of tops, is that a lot of it really has to do with actually getting the right size. The problem is there's a lot of bras out there that come in various sizes and shapes and cuts, but just because you see the number and the letter doesn't always actually sit well on you. So I used to work in Victoria's Secret. I learned to measure bra sizes, and in my case, my actual size is a 30C. Now 30C sounds big. It's not. It's basically the sister size of 32B. You don't really see that size that often in North America. Trust me, I know, I've looked and it's been quite difficult. The problem is they will say in a lot of the bra stores is that, okay, if you can't find a 30C, then go with the sister size, which is a 32B. But with somebody like me who has a much smaller upper body than my lower body, it doesn't quite work. So even if I put the tightest hook, it's still loose. And so I used to think that it was a problem with my bust, but it was actually a problem with the sizing, because it would hold the left side well, but then the right side, it would just keep moving even though it was in the tightest. It's really important that you get measured and that you find the right bra for you. And the reason I emphasize that is because when I saw how it actually hugged my body much better, I was happy. I was happy with myself. And then I realized that it's not my chest that's the problem. It's just, it's not available. And so I start to think that because it's not available, a lot of people don't go through this problem. It's just a me problem, but that's not true. There's actually a lot of people out there who have a smaller chest size. Yeah.
So I get asked a lot here on TikTok how I'm so confident being a double A. I changed the type of people I would follow. By no means am I saying not to support other body types, but it's also very important to support your own. And what I mean by that is I follow tons of girls with very similar body types as me. and I look at them and I'm like, wow, they're so hot. By following girls that, you know, look similar to you, you end up mastering, you know, like what clothes they wear to flatter their body type. And you can apply those things to yourself.
I'm just gonna pause it right there. I love what she said so far, because to me, looking at her, I didn't even notice. I wouldn't have thought, oh, she's a double A. That's not the first thing that came to my mind. First thing that actually came to my mind when I saw her is like, wow, I love that top on her. She knows how to dress herself according to her body type. And I think that's really important regardless of what body type you have. And the cool thing about it is that people focus a lot more on how you put the pieces together rather than just, you know, girls. And so that's an advantage. On average, people who have a smaller bust size, I'm going to say from like A to B range, or even in the early C range, that you're likely to have slender arms and really small shoulders and just a small, slender upper body frame in general. And the slender figure that you have can actually sport a lot of different outfits. I know that there are times where when you buy the smallest size, it doesn't quite fit you. It's still a little bit loose. I've been there, and in those times it sucked. But when they were tailored and they fit your body, well, for me, in my case, when I had them tailored to my body, it worked. It's not that it doesn't work. A lot of the time, it's just a matter of sizing. And I was saying earlier, it's the same with the kind of bra that you're wearing underneath as well. So like in my case, it's hard to find a 30C. And so finding the right bra for the right top was difficult at first. But when you find it, a lot of things also work. And even when you get your tops tailored, it just sits on your body that much better. One point that she really hit the nail on is following people who have a similar body type as you, because if all you see are, you know, very busty women, you're gonna start looking at what you don't have, because what they have is not what you have. But when you look at somebody who has a similar body type as you, you're gonna start seeing all the good things that they are doing with their body type that you can also incorporate into your own style. And that's something that I also learned. I can name some of the celebrities that I've seen that have similar upper body frame as I do. I look at Kendall Jenner, for example. I look at Ariana Grande, although I have to say her style and my style are quite different in general, but I still like to draw inspiration from women who have a similar body type as me in that sense. If you notice, like in Ariana Grande's case, she still wears a lot of tight-fitting clothes, and she looks great in them, still looks sexy, still looks like a woman. It has nothing to do with the size of your chest, but something that flatters your body. And so having to reprogram our brains to start thinking of what works with my body rather than fighting against your body. So you want to work with your body instead of fighting against it. That's really key when it comes to accepting who you are and also finding things that you love that suits your body.
Because think about it, if you're constantly scrolling through these women on social media that look like Kim K and do not look like, you know, you're never going to think you're pretty. Here are just a few girls that I follow that have a very similar body type and give me confidence.
Yeah, they're all so beautiful. So when I look at them, I'm not seeing, oh my gosh, small chest. Yeah, there's always those trolls that's gonna say something, but who cares? Honestly, who cares? A lot of people who troll talking about other people's body that you have no control over are just insecure. And so honestly, just ignore them. Just ignore them. You were born with your body, and if you're healthy, you are fine. If you're healthy, everything is working. That's a blessing in itself. Anyway, that was everything. I hope that you guys liked it. Let me know in the comments down below what you guys think. I'd love to know your thoughts and opinions, and I'll see you guys on the next one.